Yo, it's y'all boy Hip Hop. Hey, yes sir, you already know what time that we back with another reaction. We got Vinnie Paz End of Days here, y'all. End of Days. We about to jump into this, see what we got here. What's this shit called? Is End of Days? What does that say? It don't look like it say End the Cut. So we're gonna jump into this. Hey y'all, we on our way to 100,000 subs. Can't do without y'all. Please hit that subscribe button. Consider turning on them bell notifications if you here. Let's go.
Control is where you think you're free when you're being fundamentally manipulated and dictated. One form of dictatorship is being in a prison cell and you can see the bars and touch it. The other one is sitting in a prison cell.
Mental. Yeah, I already know how this about to go. One form of detainment shit was sitting in a prison with bars and you could touch the bars to know you're detained. Like that's physical detainment, but there's also mental detainment where you're just mentally trapped.
But you can't see the bar, you think you're free.
What the human race is suffering from is mass hypnosis. We are being hypnotized.
Through TV?
People like this. Newsreaders, politicians, teachers, lecturers.
We are in a country and in a world that is being run by unbelievably sick people. The chasm between what we're told is going on and what is really going on is absolutely enormous.
It's like we all know what's going down, but no one's saying shit what happened to the home of the brave. These motherfuckers, they controlling this now.
We all know what's going down, but no one's talking about what happened to the home of the brave. He's talking about America. He's talking about America. Like the shit ain't what they crack it up to be, basically, is what he's saying. Let's go.
No one's saying shit what happened to the home of the brave. These motherfuckers, they controlling this now, and no one's talking about how they made us modern day slaves.
Modern day slaves.
Walking around,
Ooh, no one's talking about how they made us modern day slaves. He's talking about all the brainwashing and shit. How they give you a little to make you think you have something, but you really have nothing. Nothing. You buy a home, rent a home on some land, but that home, if they want to do something else on that land that the home is sitting on, that home is gone. That's not even your home anymore. They just take that shit out. Hey, you gotta go. You gotta go. At one point, when you used to buy land, the land used to be you'd have the land. So if there was ever oil on your land, you had that was your oil as well. Now they'll sell you the land, but you don't get the mineral rights. So it's like they just keep finding ways to always take from you really owning and kind of progressing, basically. Let's go.
talking about how they made us modern day slaves, and everybody's just walking around, head in the clouds, who won't awaken to a dead in the grave. But then it's too late, we need to be ready to raise up. Welcome to the end of days.
Everybody is slave, only some are aware that the government releasing poison in the air. That's the reason I collect so many.
Call them chemtrails. Government's releasing poison in the air. They call them chemtrails. I wasn't one that really believe it. Like my wife, my sister, they talk about when they see planes and they see that. See, there go them chemtrails. They dropping that shit. They only drop that shit in. They call them in urban areas, basically. And I'm like, that ain't no damn chemtrails. Like, it's a jet. It's moving fast. It fucks with the air. It leaves fucking trails and shit. But it's kind of interesting because I start hearing it more and more now. Like, he just showed basically planes going and they're leaving that shit in the air. Like, who would really know? Like, that's crazy. But what really got me there, though, he say, you're a slave. So you're a slave and don't even realize you're a slave, basically. Like, it's because you're psychologically brainwashed. Put it like this: if you were born, let's say if you're a slave and you have a kid and you raise that kid in slavery, that kid does not have the knowledge to know that it's a slave, because to that kid that's everyday regular life. That's regular life. So how would you know you're a slave unless you're told it? If being a slave is everyday life for you, you don't view yourself as being a slave. That's crazy.
Be ready to raise up. Welcome to the end of days.
Everybody is slave, only some are aware that the government releasing poison in the air. That's the reason I collect so many guns in my lab. I ain't never caught slipping, never underprepared. Yeah, they shade sign on me, they just spray it proudly. Jordan George Bush, the grandson of Alistair Crowley. They want you to believe the lie that the enemy's Saudi. The enemy ain't Saudi, the enemy around me. It's fluoride in the water, but nobody know that. It's also a prominent ingredient.
Fluoride in the water. I don't even know what he's about to say, but it's also a prominent ingredient in toothpaste, maybe. But that same shit that you brush your teeth with, decaying, because you're basically subtly swallowing just enough poison and shit to kind of do damage over time, basically. Because that shit will start making your teeth come out and shit as well. Let's see what he's gonna say.
Around me, it's fluoride in the water, but nobody know that. It's also a prominent ingredient in Prozac.
Ooh.
How could any government?
Didn't see that coming. Prominent ingredient in Prozac. Poison little by little. Little by little. Keep your mind drained out.
It's also a prominent ingredient in Prozac. For real? How could any government show that? Upon people who believe in political throwback. That's not all that I'm here to present you. I know about the Black Pope and Solomon's Temple. Yeah. About the Vatican assassins and how they will get you. And how they clone Barack Hussein Obama in a test tube.
It's like we all know what's going down, but
and how they clone Barack Hussein Obama in a test tube.
it's like we all
What?
And how they will get you. And how they clone Barack Hussein Obama in a test tube.
It's like we all know what's going down, but no one's saying shit what happened to the home of the brave. These motherfuckers, they controlling us now, and no one's talking about how they made us modern day slaves. And everybody's just walking around, out in the clouds, who wanna wake up to a dead in the grave. By then it's too late, we need to be ready to raise up. Welcome to the end.
Whoever built the pyramids had knowledge of electrical power. And you know that that's the information.
Let's go. Let's go.
Whoever built the pyramids had knowledge of electrical power. And you know that that's the information that they suppress and devour. Who you think the motherfuckers that crashed in the tower? Who you think that made it turn into ash in an hour? Who you
He talking. That pyramid shit, they had knowledge of electrical power. They knew that about electricity, how to make it work and shit.
knowledge of electrical power. And you know that that's the information that they suppress and devour.
Yeah.
Who you think the motherfuckers that crashed in the tower? Who you think that made it turn into ash in an hour? The same ones that invaded your own. The ones that never told you about the skeletons on the moon. Yeah, the ones that...
What? Talk to me like I'm dumb, because I'm pretty dumb. Skeletons on the moon? Hold up. I've never heard that one before.
Motherfuckers that crashed in the tower. Who you think that made it turn into ash in an hour? The same ones that invaded your...
He said they crashed into the tower. Who you think made it turn to ash in an hour? That shit was gone in like you said, about an hour. All shit just hit the ground, basically. But
the ones that never told you about the skeletons on the moon. Yeah, the ones that poison all the food you consume. The ones that never told you about the Mount Vesuvius tombs. The bird flu is a lie. The swine flu is a lie. Why would that even come as a surprise? Yeah, the polio vaccine made you die. It caused cancer and it cost a lot of people their lives. Do y'all know about Bohemian Grove? How the world leaders sacrificing children in robes? Lucifer is God in the public school system. I suggest you...
Lucifer is God in the public school system, but Lucifer is the devil. But in the school system is God, because they've taken God out of the school. Let's go.
Sacrificing children in robes. Lucifer is God in the public school system. I suggest you open up your ears and you listen.
Like we all know what's going down, but no one's saying shit what happened to the home of the brave. These motherfuckers, they controlling us now, and no one's talking about how they made us modern day slaves. And everybody's just walking around, out in the clouds, who wanna wake up to a dead in the grave. By then it's too late, we need to be ready to raise up. Welcome to the end of days.
The greatest hypnotist on planet Earth is a oblong box in the corner of the room. It is constantly telling us what to believe is real.
If you can persuade them that what they see with their eyes is what there is to see, you got them. Because they'll laugh in the face of an explanation that portrays the bigger picture of what's happening. And they have.
Had to get them out of there. Yo, it was a lot of stuff said on there, man. I'm gonna research something. The bones and shit on the moon is kind of crazy. That shit right there kind of got me, because if there's bones on the moon, then that means there had to be life there at some point, and maybe now it's just it's kind of like a dormant planet, basically. It kind of died out. Now it's just ash and shit. Like, that's just kind of interesting, man. That's interesting, man. Some of us don't believe in aliens. Some of us do. Notice I said some of us don't believe in aliens and some of us do. That means you don't know which side I do. So I'm gonna look into it though. Hey, y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments, man. He out. Peace.